Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Team Secret's turn.
Warlock.
Radiant team pick.
Clockwork. Shadow Fiend.
Team Secret's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Terror Blade.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
All right, here we are, game 3 between Team Secret and Team Empire. And we get right on into this draft. Got myself some more water. A little late to this one. But Warlock Terrorblade picked up for Team Secret, Shadow Fiend, and Clockwork for Team Empire. So now I got the hiccups as well.
Remaining.
Team Secret, they've banned out Monkey King, Nyx, and Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile,
5
Ricky,
seconds
Tree,
remaining.
and Protector, and Omni Knight banned out from Team Empire. And in terms of these
Reserve
drafts, thus far, Team Secret, of course, they've got that support Warlock and then the Terrorblade safe lane for him. So MP Terrorblade, if he does, obviously sit in that position with that Terrorblade, and he does. And Team Empire, let's take a look. Shadow Fiend, Clockwork. So Ghostic, Clockwork, FN Shadow Fiend. And I don't know if it's just personal preference of mine, but I feel like drafts, when you show your hand in your cores early, they're kind of easily
Team
countered.
Secret's
Obviously,
turn to ban.
Spirit Breaker's not there. Banned by Team Secret, you can't get in the face of Shadow Fiend too easily. But amid, I would say maybe like Quap can come in and ruin Shadow Fiend's day. Clockwork does have opportunities to
seconds
get
remaining.
killed, but at the same time, there's definitely a possibility that they just counter him. Team
5
Secret just
seconds
counters him,
remaining.
and we'll see what they do in terms of the rest of their draft if they go back
Reserve time.
maybe to that
Radiant
Rubik,
team
which hasn't
pick.
even been banned out yet. I thought they were going to go Disruptor, but they end up banning it instead. And Team Secret, they already have quite a bit of early game in terms of a Terrorblade. that early metamorphosis, that level
10
1
seconds
metamorphosis where maybe this Terrorblade is going to be up against Clockwork, he really needs to watch out.
5 seconds
Um,
remaining.
It's a lot of damage just coming their way,
Reserve time.
or coming his way, and Terrorblade with maybe Warlock and possibly we could see another Yapso or Rubik if it's not banned out and Team Secret choose to go for it. Clockwork could be in a little bit of trouble. Telekinesis, Shadow Word, and the hits coming in from a Metamorphosis Terrorblade, that's a lot to deal with. And level 2 Yapsor on Rubik, then you've got Fade Bolt on top of that. To me, it just seems like they could be in a bit of trouble with this Clockwork. As for Shadow Fiend, again, another hero susceptible to the whole later in the game, let's say, Chaotic Offering, Telekinesis, Fade Bolt, and Terribly just with Metamorphosis. So, I definitely like what Secret's showing us in these first 2 picks. Empire, I'm a little weary on what they have thus far, and they end up picking the Rubik. So they knew they didn't ban it, and they knew they couldn't give it up to Yapsor, so they pick it up themselves. And I feel like they were kind of forced into that position, which isn't really too bad for them. Rubik kind of works here for this side of Shadow Fiend Clockwork on Empire. So now Team Secret, maybe they go for something else.
5 seconds remaining.
And now they got to think, I would say, how well is Team
Reserve
Empire
time.
going to do with this Rubik? Obviously, Yapsor is on a whole nother level. See what he does. Let's see what Secret does when coming into this next pick. And game 2 was really about it was about the supports. Couldn't formulate a sentence there, but it was 100% on the supports of Team Secret. They were really opening up the opportunities
Earth Spirit.
for Team Secret, and they go Earth
Radiant
Spirit. So
team pick.
Earth Spirit, I could see a Quap coming out for Team Secret. You go in there, Rolling Boulder, Boulder Smash, and all of a sudden, you've got a Quap who can do quite a bit of damage to Shadow Fiend early, and
10 seconds remaining.
does leave the Shadow Fiend quite susceptible, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it from Secret.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe even Ember Spirit coming out for
Reserve
Secret
time.
mid. So let's see. Team Empire. Just 13
Legion
seconds thinking
Commander.
about these next 2 picks, and they do go Legion.
Team
So
Secret's
safe lane
turn to
Legion,
pick.
off lane Clockwork, mid Shadow Fiend. The hook shot sets up the duel. Fade Bolt's nice for getting that quick bit of burst damage out for a Legion Commander. You've got him held in place. Shadow Fiend with the
Radiant
raises.
team ban.
But now Darkseer here for Team Secret. And the combination of Darkseer and Warlock is something to fear. Actually, no. The combination of Darkseer, Earth Spirit, Warlock is something to fear. And this draft with Terrorblade,
10 seconds remaining.
was that played by, I want to say,
Team Secret's
Double Dimension
turn
just
to
earlier
ban.
today up against Pro Dota Gaming. Trying to warm up casting, just casting it on my channel for no reason. And there's the Ember Spirit ban. But Darkseer, his farm's going to be very nice with the Ion Shell. He really, he can get
10
harassed that
seconds
lane if he's not
remaining.
too careful, but his farm is always going to be pretty nice. And now when you've
5
got the
seconds
vacuum with the
remaining.
Chaotic Offering, possibly a Magnetize coming in from an Earth Spirit, and then again, you've just got the
Reserve
Terrorblade
time.
raining damage and Metamorphosis from the outside in. Where's Team Empire's response to these ultimates? Because, they do have Shadow Fiend who could try and get his Requiem off, but there's kind of a lot on Team Secret that can screw that up. So, you think to what Team Secret need, Ember Spirit is no longer going to be able to be picked up mid for Secret. We'll see what they ban out as Team Empire see. You know, they've got their safe laner, they've got their off laner, they've got their mid and Shadow Fiend. And they ban out the Weaver, which could have been a position
Team
4
Secret's turn to pick.
Weaver. See what Secret now do over mid with their last pick, of course.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Let's see how Secret pull it all together. Terrorblade safe lane, Darkseer off lane. Still, again, they need that
10
mid.
seconds remain. Queen of.
And there it is. There's the quad.
Radiant.
There it is. Woohoo! That is such a great feeling. Oh my god. All right. There it is. There
10
it is.
seconds remaining.
Quap, Darkseer, Earth Spirit, Terrorblade, Warlock.
Storm
Now Team
Spirit.
Empire, they're going to go with the Storm Spirit. So FN on the Storm Spirit, Ghostic off lane with the Legion Commander. Miposhka playing the Clockwork. King R on the Rubik, and then Shadow Fiend Chappie? Wait, what? Co-caster, what do you think of this? Well, any explanation? Wait, that's right. So, Queen of Pain is going to be played by mid one Kezu on the
10
Darkseer,
seconds
Yapzor
remaining.
with the Earth Spirit, MP with the Terrorblade, and Warlock
5 seconds
being
remaining.
played by Puppy. Chappie is on that Shadow Fiend. I'm still confused about this draft. Conflicted. But anyway, well, you know, we'll see how it works out for them. So Protoss towers don't get upgraded. Kind of want to see how this Empire lineup
Prepare for battle.
works. I don't know. I'm dumbfounded. But it is game 3 between Secret and Empire, and we'll go over the lineups one more time. You already know them. There's the souls, the easy souls. Keep them coming. Clockwork for just the souls. Chappie on the Shadow Fiend, Miposhka with the Clockwork, FN with the Storm Spirit. 1, 2. They work just in tandem. It's very nice. Legion Commander played by Ghostic, and Rubik played by King R. On the other side, take a look. Secret mid one is going to be playing the Quap Puppy with the Warlock, Kezu on the Darkseer, Yapzor with the Earth Spirit, and then finally, of course,
30
Terrorblade
seconds to
played
battle.
by MP. And they actually take a look. There's the Rolling Boulder coming in on King R. He's going to have the Telekinesis. And that actually stuns up 2 more. And King R, there it is. First Blood goes the way of mid one. Did throw over that Shadow Strike and does land the last hit. So, 1-0 already for Secret.
The battle begins.
Stupendous.
And Metamorphosis used by MP. Interesting. I'm not too sure why. So it's going to be Ghost Stick in the off lane with this Legion Commander up against MP on the Terrorblade. We take a look over mid. Miposhka is here with FN, and actually safe lane, and we did know because it's Chappie.
Radiant's courier
Are going to see that Chappie is here, and as Miss Puppy getting the courier, it is going to be Chappie here with those extra souls from the Cogs with King R up against Kezu and Yapzor. So if they can make quick work of Chappie, it'd be interesting if those souls all do matter. Just continuing to rack up the souls here. Now at 18, there's the Mac. Look on towards the other lanes as mid one is here with Puppy. Going to use that Shadow Word to heal him on up, and Puppy can stay really nearby. Continue to work on just keeping mid one healthy. Continuing to keep him aggressive in the lanes. We can look over MP. Metamorphs this down for another minute. Ghost Stick going to take clear advantage of that. He's level 2, and actually still level 1 is MP. And now, as I say that, there it is. He's level 2. So TPing over is now going to be Puppy on this Warlock. And it's probably just to keep him healed up with that Shadow Word, and that's exactly what it is. And it'll just keep him in lane well. So really just Puppy going around, giving out those heals. Heals for sale, and he'll keep his cores in lane and just continuing to try and farm. So now we take a look at those last hits, and 23 denies, of course, Cogs for Chappie. Got 18 souls and doing very well, and it's that extra damage that's going to help him get those denies and get those last hits, and he's now at 11 and 25. Meanwhile, 12 and 0, 13 and 0 is going to be Ghost Stick. So he's farming all right. 15 and 0 is going to be this Terrorblade. So MP all by his lonesome up against his Legion Commander, and as I say that, coming over again is going to be Puppy. But really, I don't expect anything in terms of kills from the two of them. They don't have a stun. They can't really lock down Ghost Stick. But we take a look over at Secret. They've already got themselves 1,200 in the net worth lead. Look over bottom. Kezu just going to TP out. Things other than First Blood are kind of quiet. Again, this is, you know, not a lane up top for Secret to really make anything happen. There's the press the attack. Just to purge off that Fatal Bonds. Keep himself in lane as these creeps are getting hit and destroyed. And last hits here for MP as he's 23-0. Let's take a look over mid. A lane we haven't really focused on really too much, as mid one is here 18 and 12. You see the Rolling Boulder come over on Miposhka. He might have been caught out. There's the Cogs. He's going to get the deny off with the Shadow Strike. Kezu's actually the one who gets the kill as the Ion Shell is out on Yapzor. So they get the kill. It's 2-0 for Secret. And Miposhka dead for the first time this game. We take a look over up top one more time. Just one more time, of course. As MP is here, he's level 4. Now he's got 1 in Conjure Image and 2 in Metamorphosis. Coming over King R, he's level 3. So let's see if they can do anything with the Telekinesis as well as the Fade Bolt, especially on this Darkseer, or even now this Earth Spirit if they catch a glimpse of him. They do spot him for just a moment. He's got the clarity, so he could Rolling Boulder out, but they might look to set something up on the side of Empire. They've got Miposhka here. He's got himself Battery Assault as well as the Cogs. They can lock him down for just a moment. Maybe they find a kill, but TPing over now is Kezu. Going to make it that much harder. They don't have hook shot or really anything to stun them for too long. And there's the Battery Assault as well as the Cogs. Might be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Raze. He's stunned up once more, and he's going to be pushed away. There's Telekinesis to follow it up. And they do end up getting the kill. So Cogs do end up working out with the Battery Assault. Did I say Boulder Smash? I meant the Telekinesis from King R.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So 2-1, and still an 1,800 net worth lead for Secret. Skyward comes out on MP once again. As an M and a P, not NP. I know I do sound like I say it that way. Uses that metamorphosis, and Ghostic kind of just has to sit back a little bit. Doesn't want to get too far forward. There's the overwhelming odds. Ghostic actually going to try and go in. Meanwhile, over on the side, Miposhka going to die to mid one again. Let's take a look over in mid one as he does get that kill. He's now 2-0. I didn't want to leave Ghostic for too long. I thought maybe he'd try to get ballsy and go in even further, especially with the overwhelming odds hitting out on 2. Back. Meanwhile, there's the rolling boulder coming in, as well as the blink, as well as the shadow strike coming out from mid one. FN trying to stay alive. Static hit is going to hit hard, and actually, he's going to get YapzOr before he falls. The static remnant doing a whole bunch of damage. YapzOr is going to fall, and that is not the 1-for-1 that maybe Secret had in mind, but now YapzOr, he's up top. He doesn't really mind going down. There's the rolling boulder in. That's going to hit on Ghostic. He might be in a little bit of trouble. They're going to try and get the battery assault to slow down MP, and now they do. But Miposhka, he might have found himself in a little bit of trouble, but actually he tries to turn this around, as now it's the overwhelming odds coming through, still with the battery assault. So Miposhka's got to watch out. There's the duel coming through, and it will be the kill as Chappie. He'll follow it up with the raises, and they get the kill, but mid one, he comes in with the blink and scream. And mid one will clean up Miposhka, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. So Kezu just continuing to farm up here. He's found himself just 26-0, nothing too great for a Darkseer. With the ion shells, we do take a look at mid one, who's 15-20. Switch this over actually to net worth, and we do see how far ahead mid one is. And this is kind of similar to game one in the fact that mid one was really far ahead. Maybe the scenarios, they really aren't the same, as Empire did have the lead. I guess I would say it was closer to game 2 in terms of scenarios. And now Miposhka comes over. He's going to try and use that battery assault as well as the cogs again. Kezu with the ion shell. I'm not too sure Miposhka really wants to stay nearby. There's the rolling boulder coming out on Chappie. The boulder smash comes through on Miposhka. The raise hits on YapzOr. And now they try to blink in, get that scream. Overwhelming odds comes through, and Ghostic with the duel. He'll get another one. So mid one finds himself dead to duel. And they'll only get one, but it is dual damage out for Ghostic.
Haste.
So 4-5, or 5-4 in favor of Secret, but that's a good amount of gold going the way of Empire. FN, he's kind of abandoned mid, just trying to farm what he can with the static remnant, get this bounty rune up. Got himself that nice soul ring, of course, looking for the bloodstone, and then the orchid afterwards.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Take a look over at Kezu. He's going to be looking for that mech first. Rolling boulder forward, blink with the scream, shadow strike out on Chappie. Telekinesis comes through. They're going to end up using the sonic wave of Quap. Mid one gets the kill. They might look for more in King R. Gonna go through the trees, behind the tower, and mid one really could just blink past the tower's range if he wants to. That's exactly what he do. Rolling boulder comes through, and they get the kill off the geomagnetic grip of YapzOr and mid one combined. They get the silence out on Rubik, and mid one gets another kill. So a nice double kill for mid one. They don't want to have a repeat performance of game 1, and Ghostic here with 20 damage already. It's not something to fear too much just yet, but if that really does start to get out of control, maybe the Legion is what holds this game for Empire until Storm. FN finds himself a little bit more farm. He might be the MP of this game 3. So Take a look over Puppy. Level 6, so they do have that Chaotic Offering. Poshka going to show himself. Doesn't have Hookshot, but does have the Battery Assault as well as the Cogs coming in. And FN's here to try and get Puppy. They're not going to drop the Chaotic Offering, but FN, he's pretty low on mana, and he'll just have to TP out. Use what he can to just leap. So they get one there, and another dual victory for Ghostic. 30 dual damage. Press the attack out on Chappie. Get him a little bit of heal and a purge if he needs it. Meanwhile, tower over top is going to fall. Let's take a looking over mid a little bit too long. As it is Darkseer, who does end up dying to the duel of Legion Commander. Ghostic, again, he's doing pretty well. He's looking for that Blink Dagger next. Hasn't quite needed it in the duels he's got. Meanwhile, bottom, there's the Chaotic Offering drop. Chappie's going to fall. The rotations come through. Puppy, Yapsor, Kezu, and T-Tors were all bottom. So 8-6 in favor. No more missing. No more missing kills. That's the end of it. From this point on, I was really hoping a kill would happen right there, but from this point on, I will miss no more.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So Secret continuing to push this bottom tier 1. We take a look over top as actually MP is nearby Miposhka and Ghostic.
Radiant's bottom
use that hook shot and duel in tandem, and MP might run into their hands. But he's going to get spotted out by this creep. But the hook shot hits anyway. There's the Cogs. He might have found himself a little bit too much trouble. He does get the Cogs killed and looking for the Thunder. Looked like. He's going to try and turn that around. And Miposhka press the attack. There's the Boulder Smash from downtown. Yapsor with the Boulder Smash from miles away. They do end up getting the kill. MP finishes off Miposhka. So 9-6 in favor of Secret. A little bit of Kobe coming out from Yapsor. I can't get over it. That was weird. That just said 6,000 net worth lead for a split second. You take a look over bottom. Kezu still looking for that mech. Just about has it. I think, yeah, he has the gold for it. And mid one is here with Kezu. They might look to go on Chappie if he's not too careful. They've got the Ion Shell, so if they want to blink in close, it could make this very difficult for the Shadow Fiend. And Chappie's not someone I really looked at too much this game. You know, I focused on him a little bit bottom, but other than that, not really too much. And he's trying to get himself that Dragon Lance. He's Chappie. Got himself Treads, Aqua, and Ogre Cloak. So not really too much. His farm's not terrible, but behind the likes of mid one and MP, it's kind of lacking. Let's see what Empire choose to do. They've got the smoke out on FN. They caught a glimpse of anybody on Secret. They're going to throw the overwhelming odds. They're going to get the duel out. There's the ball lightning coming through. Terribly might be in a little bit of trouble, but there's the Sonic Wave. Can he get the Thunder up in time? He's going to drop to FN. But now they try to turn it around on King R. There's the telekinesis coming through. The ball lightning is going to be out by FN. They're going to try and stop him one more time. The Scream just not enough as he does finish off that TP. King R, is he going to be so lucky? No, there's the Boulder Smash and Yapsor with another Kobe shot. I mean, that was point blank, but they do end up stopping the TP, and they find another one in King R. So 11-7. That's nice for Secret as they continue to extend their lead now at 5,000 net worth. And that wasn't more dual damage. It ended just a little bit afterwards. It was the overwhelming odds, ball lightning through, and then the duel, and it just wasn't enough. And he did not get that Sunder off, and that's what caused him to die. But they're going to use this Metamorphosis to push this tier 1. There's no really stopping it, FN. You can try, but your defense effort is futile. Take a look over. Overwhelming odds is thrown forward. There's the duel, as well as the raises coming in, and that's going to be another duel win for Ghost. Puppy is dead, down, and defeated. Ghostic now has 40 dual damage. So MP, Yapsor, as well as Kezu push this. Oh, whoops. Tier 2, not down too low. They're continuing to push. Pretty nice job at that. Take a look, and Storm Spirit. FN, looking for that Bloodstone still. Got himself only one death. It's not FN, the MP of first game.
Worthy tribute.
You guys really understand that reference if you were here the whole time, but he's farming quite well. He does have enough for the Vitality booster, and he's a little bit ways off of the Bloodstone, however. And we do take a look over the Legion Commander going for the Blade Mail, but does have that blink and 40 dual damage to top that off. Top of the net worth sits mid one. Mid one's here, Orchid, Treads, really looking very nice at the moment, and going for a Lincoln Sphere next. We take a look over at MP. His farm has been just as good as mid one's, and he's going to be looking for a Dragon Lance of his own. Or actually, he has the Dragon Lance, and he's looking for a Yasha of his own. Not bad. Take a look over his secret. They're smoked up, trying to make something happen. We missed the only chaotic offering that's really been dropped up to this point, but it's Yapsor, mid one, and Puppy moving through. King R, oh boy, you're the victim. Here comes the Orchid. He's getting very low. Boulder Smash will land. Another one comes in, and another kill for mid one as he is now dominating. So now a 5,500 net worth lead, and actually a Rocket Flare comes from Miposhka. If they notice that, does he have a TP out? He should. Actually, it's on cooldown for 25 seconds. He's stuck in this position, just throwing Rocket Flares. Are they going to pinpoint this? You're so close.
Do it with flair.
You take a look over bottom. Mid one going to continue to push. Now he's here with MP. They do have Metamorphosis if they want to push these towers again, and that's the early onset aggression that MP does have with that extra damage. And there it is. There's the Metamorphosis. Mid one is going to help as well. They've got this tier 2 dead to rights, and they'll clean up the creep wave. They might even look for more, because if you look for a tier 3 that forces Empire back maybe into a fight they don't want, but here come the TP back out. There's the Rolling Boulder. He's going to get the Geomagnetic Grip as well. Here comes the Magnetize, and now there's the Purge coming from the Press the attack. Here comes the Chaotic Offering, the Vacuum, as well as the Orchid. They really want FN, and the Silence is about to run out, but he will still die. And they only get a Storm Spirit. They do drop the Chaotic Offering as well as the Magnetize, but to support ulties at the end of the day, Secret, they'll take it. So 13-8, 7,000 net worth lead for Secret as they continue to roll through this game. Legion Commander still just 40 dual damage, looking for the Blade Mail. Hookshot comes in on MP. He's got the Battery Assault as well as Cogs, slowing him down for just a moment. The Cogs continue to push him away. There's the Battery Assault. The Thunder comes on in, and now MP is going to be the one chasing onto Miposhka. But Ghostic, he's looking for that duel. He wants to kill this Terrorblade. Meanwhile, off screen, they are going to get themselves a kill on King R. Let's see if they can get this kill on the Terrorblade. Terrorblade hits way harder than Ghostic. The raises finally come in, and they finally get the kill. But it's not going to be in time for the duel, and they do end up bringing down the Terrorblade. So that was a lot. Meanwhile, they'll lose Miposhka as mid one comes in for yet another kill. He is 11-1. Wicked 6 streak for this squad. It's crazy how a draft like game 1, it just went all wrong for Secret. But in these last 2 games, it's really just been getting much better for them. And of course, that's the work of Secret finding their groove with this roster ad, and really, you know, now they don't have Pile Die. They're trying to figure out in the new roster where they have their chemistry, with what heroes they have that chemistry, and something like this, a series like this, is where they're kind of finding it. Take a look over at Empire. Chappie, Shadowblade, as well as that Dragonlance, and then the Bloodstone is finished for FN. And again, we take a look at Legion Commander, still looking for that Blade Mail, but has not found dual damage in just over 5 minutes, I'd say. Mid one is just so farmed. He's 3,000 net worth ahead of everybody else, but now here comes Ball Lightning as well as the Static Link, or the Static Vortex, or Electric Vortex. Got that wrong 3 times. And they also have a shot coming in from Maposhka, and they get themselves the kill. So they'll shut down mid one for just a moment. With a big damage dealer, here comes the telekinesis out onto Yapzor. That'll stun a Puppy as well. Boulder Smash not gonna hit this time. Every time Kobe misses. Every once in a while, Kobe does miss. There's the Magnetize as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. They'll get the kill on King R.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They'll get one in return, and it's a support for a core, but a kill is nice if they can get anything. So the Shadow Blade's out for Chappie. See that? Here's the blink with the duel. The raises are going to come through. That's more dual damage going the way of Ghost Stick. Now 54.
Dire's middle tower
As they
is under
find
attack.
Yapzor just a little bit too far out, despite being very close to that tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
$16-11. The net worth lead hasn't really spread too much since it's gotten to this 5,000 point. You take a look at FN, who's trying to get himself that Orchid, which could turn around these fights for Empire. Look over at Maposhka. Chaotic Offering was used. Kezu running him down with the Ion Shell. The rolling boulder comes through from Yapzor. They do end up getting the kill on Maposhka. It's now 17-11 in favor of Secret. Actually, look towards Roche. They've got the Metamorphosis of MP. They've got the rest of the team here. Midone who hits very hard, still ahead of that network by quite a bit. The medallion? Yeah, they do have the medallion from Puppy.
Roshan has fallen to the tower. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So they get the Aegis. That'll be put on MP. Much more net worth going the way of Secret. They now lead by 7,000. You continue to watch as MP builds up that farm and has that Hurricane Pike ready with the Yasha. And does this have anything for him? Let's take a look at this courier. Lincoln Sphere out from mid one. Here, nope. And Orchid, not close to being finished just yet. Now, 280 plus 775, so about 1,000. 1,060 gold. Still needed. Something along those lines. Take a look over at mid one, and Yapzor are really looking to find a kill of their own. That scan recently, Maposhka. Oh boy. Oh boy, Maposhka. Here it is, rolling boulder actually in a completely different direction. Mid one's going to come on through. There's battery assault. They're going to try and get themselves a TP out. He actually stops it as the boulder smash comes through. There's the Orchid Geomagnetic Grip, and trying to deny himself to the Hellbear is Maposhka. But I'm sorry, sir. You can run, but you cannot hide. As mid one will take another. He's now 12-2. 13-11 in favor of Secret. Now that Blade Mail is finished for Ghost Stick, they look towards the Orchid, just need 700 more gold for FN, and then Chappie, Shadow Blade, Dragon Lance, and now looking for the rest of this BKB, just about there. So Empire, they're starting to hit their marks with some of these items. Let's see how well it works for them with just the sheer fact of how farmed Terrorblade and mid one are. They're going to smoke up his 3, Puppy, Kezu, as well as MP are going to come on over. Silence Up is going to be the Storm Spirit. They get the Magnetize down on a couple. There's Chaotic Offering going to be dropped down as well as the wall. They've got themselves 2 in, both King R and Ghost Stick. They're going to try and run away. Continue to move in as he just avoids the rolling boulder. He will zip very far out, FN. The Shadow Word's still ticking him down quite a bit. He'll be able to escape as they do lose the Legion Commander as well as the Rubik, and they're actually going to come in again. They're going to try and get Chappie, and now they're trying to get the Boulder Smash. Yapzor again, he blinks Boulder Smash. There's the dust, there's the kill. Mid one finds another. Yapzor playing out of his mind right now on this Earth Spirit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So Yapzor has just been all over it. Now with this blink, can rolling boulder to close the distance, blink Boulder Smash, and he does get the stun out on Chappie as well as the dust. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower has
Secret, 21-11, 12,000 net worth lead. Another game where they're kind of rolling all over Empire. Secret continue to roll forward. The cores get hurt in terms of their net worth on Empire. They do actually finish off the BKB. And they're going to smoke up as 4. Ghostic, FN, King R, and Maposhka, the entire side of Empire here. Let's see if they can find anything on Secret. Try to turn this game around just a bit. Come through. MP might be the target. There's the rocket flare as well as the overwhelming odds. The TV's already coming in from Yapsor, and now there's the Hurricane Kite powered from MP as Kezu's coming in, and disengaging is Empire. So the immediate rotations from Secret really stopped the onslaught that could have been from Empire, and again, they're left with a bit of an empty feeling.
What surge is this?
So BKB looking to be picked up by mid one. He's very close to that. Yapsor, he's looking for, seems to be Kezu. Let's take a look. Is that Guardian Greaves getting finished up? Secret, they're looking to be aggressive. They sit in the jungle of Empire. Meanwhile, they're up top as FN continues to farm it. And he's got that Orchid, has the Bloodstone ready, now looking for the BKB. And he's about 2,700 gold away from that. He's about 2,900 gold away. 29.5.
Dire's top tower is under
Stop. FN, Ghostic just looking to continue to farm these BKBs and really need to feel ready for these fights. And I think without these BKBs, they feel very vulnerable, and that's the case. These team fights are not going to go their way without them, or even really have a chance to go their way without them. With how farmed the Terrorblade is MP and how farmed mid one is, he's now got a BKB of his own now. It really feels as though Secret, they can dominate any team fight that's going to happen in front of the eyes of Empire.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So they're continuing to shoot out rocket flares, but again, Empire, unless they find just a solo MP, and you really don't want to take that by Shrine for the sheer fact that the TPs can come in, you really can't go after anybody on Secret. It's a struggle for Empire. They really need to just sit back and farm anything and everything they can. So Secret do feel pretty comfortable in pushing continually. They have the double damage, the Lincoln Sphere, BKB ready for mid one. Take a look at MP. Look for that Scotty and forward, and that's a TP back. Is going to be the Storm Spirit. Look up top. The TPs are coming in. The Pusher might be in a little bit of trouble. There's the blink forward with the Orchid, as well as the double damage. He's going to get the Shadow Strike coming in through. Yapsor is going to blink forward, get the Boulder Smash to hit on Maposhka. He'll fall to mid one, and mid one is now dominating once more at 15-2-4. Not really the game that Maposhka is pretty happy with, and meanwhile, roaming around as a team is going to be Secret. There's the rolling boulder forward. They're going to try and blink forward, get the boulder smash, but they're not even going to need it. They get the kill on King R, mid one on another one, now a mega kill streak. It has been the mid one show. Just really Secret rolling through onto Empire. Where will Mercy be held? 15,000 net worth lead. They're just continuing to push all these creep waves. what do Empire do? And that's really what they're trying to do, is extend their time. But kind of what I said last game is how many times can you say they just try to extend their game? There's the blink on forward with the Orchid coming out on Maposhka. He's that blade mail out. The Sonic Wave does hit. The press, the attack is there. Shadow Strike lands on Maposhka. He should be okay. Chappie trying to move forward. Real quick. Thank you very much for the 100 gold. So Secret, they move in, they harass you, and then they move out. They farm more. Keep this lead of 15,000 net worth. And Empire, they're kind of looking at this game from the outside in, like, what do we do? Where do we go right here? What can we do? Is there anything in a blueprint somewhere in this game that can find us a team fight win and possibly a turnaround in this game? At some point, I feel like they have to make a move. They'll be forcing their hand. There's the Shadow Blade. Chappie, he's going to be right under mid one, and there it is. There's the blink as well as the duel. It's going to come on through, and now they might be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Chaotic Earth offering going to come on in, and now a hook shot comes in from Maposhka. They've already taken out mid one. There's the Thunder to keep MP alive. Chappie's going to get very low. He's got that BKB, but it's not going to be enough, as MP's going to find himself another kill. So they've got 3. Meanwhile, they do lose their Warlock as well as another in mid one, but it's a triple kill just like that for MP. So they'll trade the 3 for 2, especially when you take out 2 of the cores of Empire. And with that, they've got the Metamorphosis out on MP. They'll hit away at this tier 3, and they are really looking to just take a high ground tower, open up those shrines, take them out, go for Roche next. Roche does respawn. They look actually towards next to where Maposhka is here. They do get the Orchid out, but a double Geomagnetic Grip! This might end up costing Empire a couple of lives. They walk through the wall. FN again with that Orchid. They'll continue to try and run away, but Kezu is here. We take a look over at Maposhka. Hook shot to stop that TP out. Here comes FN. They're going to actually be looking for that duel onto MP. Or maybe you've lost your moment, and now there's the duel, and MP is dead. So they find the duel. 82 duel damage for Ghostek. They'll get MP. Man, oh man. Is it not working out for Empire? Or is it working out for Empire? Sorry. That's something in the back of my head I just wanted to say, I guess. But that worked out for Empire, and it's things like that that bring them back. Is they've cut down the net worth to lead by 2,000, so there's that. A couple more of those, and Secret should be maybe a bit of trouble. Hook shot comes through, not going to hit on anybody, but there's the Boulder Smash. That's going to hit on Maposhka. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Orc coming out from mid one. BKB popped around the horn. Here comes the Requiem. And now they might be in a little bit of trouble. Mid one, he's actually getting very low. The duel is out. Mid one just blinks away. But they're going to zip on forward. There's the Ball Lightning. Mid one still getting chased out by FN. But the Boulder Smash is going to come on through. But the BKB is going to be used by FN, so he's still alive. Here comes the Magnetize. They don't end up getting that kill on mid one. He's going to run away. And now they're going to have to Ball Lightning away. But here comes the rolling Boulder. And no Boulder Smash as he gets silenced by that Orchid. They've taken out Maposhka. They've taken out King R. And MP's going to get another one in FN. So 29-15, they turn it around and they take 3 on Secret, where it looked maybe, just maybe, that Empire were going to take a fight. So with that, they head over towards Roche and Secret. They kill 3, they'll take Roche, and this might be it, as they'll look for more, and they might look for a tier 3 next. They still have Metamorphosis available for MP. So Secret, 29-15, 16, 17,500 net worth lead. And mid one says, you take Roche, I'll take this shrine. You know, you guys do it. There it is. just needed a little bit longer. If they take mid one out there, they're not chasing, they're not putting themselves out of position, and all of a sudden Empire, you know, they take a core. Maybe they turn it around, they look for more. But instead, you know, you've got yourselves FN, who's going very deep. He jumps from here all the way down towards this back end of the jungle, and now getting ever so surrounded by the rest of his team. I really wish I had a replay right there. By the rest of Secret's side, and he's put himself in too deep. He doesn't end up ball lightning over here, but Yapzor again comes in with the blink, or comes in with the rolling boulder. Doesn't end up getting silenced out, but it is the vision that MP needed to finish him off. So it just didn't go right for Empire. They were on the ledge of just tipping over that team fight in favor of them. Those sticks gonna fall to mid one.
Stupendous!
So, Secret, they're going to continue to move forward. Is Metamorphosis up? Yes, it is. So they look towards bottom. They look towards taking this tier 3. There it is. Towards taking these racks. Mid one just going to show himself, and he doesn't have the Aegis. It's actually MP who has it, but they'll take this set of racks, and now they'll lead 23,000, 24,000 net worth. He's going to stop them from going in on to mid one, and now they look even further for another set of racks. Go in, get this extra set mid, and why not? They'll go top. They'll look for more. They're going to look to get mega creeps, really just finish off the game. Nothing stopping them. FN, he finally TPs back to base, but they're going to lose this tier 3 at top at least. The Fade Bolt comes through. Conjure Image is going to be used by MP, and he'll continue to work with these racks.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They don't end up getting mega creeps. They do open it up, though. Two set of racks down for Empire. Range melee gun. Range melee gun, and tier 3 dead up top. And now Secret, they have a 27,000 net worth lead. Not really much standing in their way, as they still do have the Aegis, but maybe they just wait for Metamorphosis. Come off cooldown in 47 seconds, and really... oh, FN, you're in a bad spot. There is the Geomagnetic Grip. He's going to be forced to use that BKB. I do not know, sir, that you want to be in that position. There's the Shiva's Garden just getting out. His Empire. Secret double the kills of Empire. Continue to push. Double damage available here. Oh, Jesus. Double damage available for MP, and now he's got Metamorphosis off cooldown as well. Throwing everything plus the kitchen sink towards Empire to finish this game 3 off, and Secret trying desperately to move on. Both teams are, but Secret's in the better position at this moment. So, they move up top. MP, Moonshard. There it is. There's the Metamorphosis. Double damage, and he will melt those towers. There's the duel on the back end. They're trying to get themselves a kill onto Kezu, and find it. So they trade 1-for-1. Darkseer dead. Chappie's going to get himself back alive. There's a Sonic Wave coming out on Chappie. Chappie's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get that Requiem off, but there's a Geomagnetic Grip as well as Magnetize. It looks as though they're going to continue to go in onto Chappie. 3 dead, and it is actually 4 as Miposhka had to buy back. It could be Miposhka dying again before the shit goes down, but no. 35-16 Secret. They win game 3. They win the series. And they come back from 1-0 down, win the second and third game consecutively, obviously like they had to, and they'll move on in the Epicenter EU qualifiers. I think Empire now dropped to the lower bracket. So Team Secret doing very well in game